Hello, my name is Matthew Rupp. I made a spreadsheet that compares pretty much all the home builders here in Wichita and all the important areas when it comes to ranking well on Google. I don't doubt you guys are busy. I know you're very successful home builders here in Wichita and the surrounding area, but I'm almost positive that you could see the value in consistent ranking at the top of Google for a ton of important keywords related to custom home building and higher end homes and new home construction and so on. Anyway, the spreadsheet, feel free to take a look. If you have any questions, any sections that don't make any sense, that's fine. Just give me a shout. I'm happy to clarify. It's a pretty deep dive. It really compares your site to about 12 or 14 other builders in a few dozen areas. So it's hopefully you'll see some of the sections will be interesting. I love your site. The pictures are wonderful. I think you guys have probably the best pictures of anybody. Um, the About Us page could be a little more in depth, and bios of your team would definitely help. One of the biggest things noticed about your site that your site is the only site out of every builder site that I looked at that has a blog, which is super, super helpful. I would just challenge you to think about content. When you think about content for your blog, it's not necessarily, um, like PR announcements for you guys, but to think about it in terms of who's our customer and what would they find helpful? What are their pain points? Like my wife and I just went through this probably a year and a half ago, and I mean, just clarify what neighborhoods and what school districts, or what's the timeline when you build a custom home, or what to expect, or do you use the software that keeps the customers informed every step of the long, and you can see who's going to do the HVAC 4 months from now and who's scheduled to do it and ask a question. And I know there's platforms like that, and um, things to consider when you're building a home or building a custom home, or can you buy the land first and build a year later, covenants, specials. I mean, just things like that. These are the things that I know that if you had this kind of content on your blog, I know it's going to bring in more traffic. And I know it's going to, I mean, that's really the whole point of your website, is to build trust. If you offer helpful content, people come to it, they find it useful, they're more likely to share it. I mean, you're establishing trust. And if you're establishing trust and people are engaging with your content, they're staying on your site longer, and they're sharing it. All of those are enormously important factors when it comes to ranking well on Google. So I would just challenge you to think about your content from that angle. Feel free to look the spreadsheet over. My name is Matthew Rupp. Like I said, I'm here in Wichita. My office is at 13th and Ridge, right there on the corner. I've worked with dozens of local service businesses here in Wichita and helped them see great results. I've given a lot of talks on the subject. I've taught classes, created case studies. Feel free to look at some of my testimonials and some of the success I've had with my clients. And like I said, I'm going to work with one home builder here in Wichita and just get them to crush that first page of Google. I mean, literally show up 3 or 4 times on the first time for important keywords. So if you have any interest in being that one company, please give me a shout, and we'll see if we're a good fit. Thanks, and have a good day.